about the Pittsburgh real estate meetup. So if you're part of ORAT, you're more than welcome to join us. If you're not part of ORAT, but want to learn more about investing in Pittsburgh, you're more than welcome to join us. There'll be little shorts and stuff along the way, but basically it's going to look something like on Friday, we'll meet up and we'll do a little bit of stuff in the Strip District, and we'll also go ahead and go to, I'm blanking on the name of the thing, but we'll go just down the river, or up, I guess down the river towards the point a little bit. Waterfront, maybe, I can't remember. Anyway, we'll meet it, or we'll go over there. There'll be a little band, there'll be some food trucks going on and stuff. We'll hang out. We'll have about 5 different contractors to come meet and talk with us and tell us what they do. Hey, Flavio, you get your bulletproof hoodie yet? Those French fries are deadly. But and now, Friday, people are probably coming in and stuff, so it's gonna be pretty laid back, chill, and all that. Then Saturday's gonna be the big day. We're gonna do the party bus. I'm still looking at different companies and different options and stuff, and I think we're gonna end up doing about half the city, driving around and swing up and back, and have it drop us off on Mount Washington, where everyone can see the city at night. We'll go over more of the areas just from up on the mount, or up on Mount Washington. We'll point at different things and talk about different markets and stuff. And from there, Sunday, we will go ahead and we'll meet up and we'll check out 1 or 2 different museums. I kind of want to see what the verdict, or what people are saying, what they could do, because some of them are very short and quick. Like, for example, the Pitt campus, if we check out the classrooms around the world, that's a pretty quick one. You can get through it in a couple hours. And we could do that with the mattress museum, which I don't know what that one's fully about, but I'm wanting to go do that one for a while. Or we have the Heinz History Museum, which that one is a good 3 hours, I'm guessing, and it'll show you about the history of Pittsburgh and all that kind of stuff. There's a 4th one I was thinking about, but I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Might have been the Warhol. I don't know. Oh, I know what it was. I was thinking about doing the maybe the aviary, or the whatever, the botanical gardens. No, Sunday I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 3/4 day. Like, if we get started around around 9, 10-ish or so, we'll probably be wrapped up by 4 or 5-ish, I'm guessing. And I'm trying to make that day more about the history of Pittsburgh, or different things around in the area, more so much that it's not all about real estate. So if people need to cut and leave and go catch a flight and stuff, they can kind of bail at any time. And that's kind of how Friday and Saturday are really going to be the 2 big days, and Sunday just going to be kind of like us hanging out one last time, saying our goodbyes and all that kind of stuff, and just showing you what made Pittsburgh what it is today, and that kind of stuff. So honestly, it might be more beneficial to do the Pitt campus, and then pick the Phipps Conservatory, which is the flowers, or aviary, because they're all right there. So, and there's not a whole lot of driving. So that's the relative. Oh, and I think we're gonna have someone on Saturday, as we're driving through, give us lots of input on the different areas that we'll be going through. And maybe depending on where they're at, we can check out some people's rentals that are in the ORAC community. I would honestly take you guys past mine, but I know it's only 45 minutes north, but to go through all the areas and go that far north, it would just eat up the entire day, and that's not what my goal really is with this. So yeah, so that's kind of what we have going on and what we have planned. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be done before 7. We'll, like I said, my goal is to kind of be done between 4 and 5. Yeah, so, and like I said, I'm going to kind of keep Sunday, so like a little bit lighter on the lighter side of things, so it's not as intense. So if you need to cut out and bail at any point, that's perfectly fine. I get it. We all have jobs and stuff that we have to go to on Monday. So like I said, if you need to skip some of the stuff on Sunday, go ahead. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're thinking about for right now, and I'll keep you guys posted for as much as I can. And yeah, the only thing I ask is maybe coming into like the first week or 2 of August, if we can get a relative head count so I can actually start really getting more accurate quotes on stuff. And the only other thing I ask is that everyone contributes into the party bus, because everything else I'm kind of looking at stuff that's either very inexpensive, and you can just pay your own way, or is free. So like some of the stuff is free, obviously, and Friday shouldn't cost any money. Saturday would be the party bus. Sunday would be whatever the cost of the whichever museums that we decide to go to. And honestly, the pit one, half of it's free. We don't have to pay and do the whole entire thing, but even just doing half of that's cool. And we could and then just Uber over or walk over to the aviary and talk a little bit and hang out until it's time for everyone to go. So yeah, that's what we have figured for right now. And going to... So how is everyone doing? What is everyone working on right now? I just got a unit finished up. I have a couple of little things to do left, and honestly, my next big project, well, so get this. I get a phone call 2 weeks ago about a clogged toilet. Fine, not a big deal. Call up the new plumber. Plumber says okay, schedule it for this day. He goes out and says, I think it's worse than we planned. We're going to need a bigger boat. And he was saying he thinks it's galvanized sewage lines, and he thinks that they're rusted solid and stuff. And he's not going. And he's talking about all this other stuff. Started ghosting me afterwards. Like a whole week, I'm trying to be like, hey, what's going on? What's going on? What do I owe you, even? And it just completely ghosted me. So then I call another person up last week. They go out today. They say it's a bad clog. They ran their biggest snake down it. So far, they haven't got it completely undone. They've gotten it loosened up. But tomorrow, they're supposed to go back and hydrojet it. And it's gonna be a little bit on the pricier side. It's gonna be like between yesterday and today, about like $1,500. It looks like. Which I know is a little bit pricier, but it's just like it's gotten to a point where, because my plumber retired, I don't have a lot of people to really talk to get them in these places, and it's getting to a point where it's just ridiculous, like leaving a tenant with a toilet that can only do so much. Luckily, they have family that lives like literally right next door, and they've been going over there. They've been they've been working with me a lot on this, but it's just, I should have gotten rid of the one plumber a lot quicker instead of trying to continue to work with them, and moved into this new one, because it's going to, hopefully tomorrow it'll be done and it'll be over with. But yeah, I should have got rid of the other one like a week prior when I start, like the first day of ghosted me, because now it just makes me look like an incompetent idiot. So anyway, about that time to go walk into the fun place. So until, well, tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow is the Western PA meetup, and surrounding areas. So if you want to come back tomorrow, and you'll see Harrison start the meeting, and I'll be closing the meeting, and everything will be a-okay, and we'll have Jeremy on as our special guest, and everything will be great. So until next time, let the sun hit you in the shoulders, and have a day full of awesomeness.